recent event, she came to my house again and brought an X-Acto blade and her wrist on my Ring camera.
Ms. Catherine, did that happen?
Well, I attempted to kill myself on his front porch as an attempt to see him for the last time because I felt it was my only option.
Ms. Catherine, have you reached out to somebody and gotten some help?
Today, in Judge Manning's court, we have a TPO hearing between exes. The plaintiff is seeking a TPO against his ex-girlfriend. Warning, this hearing involves discussions about self-harm. If you feel this may trigger you, please exit the video now and I'll catch you in the next one. For all that chose to continue, let's get into the video.
John Lewis and Miss Catherine? All right, and you, Miss Catherine, if y'all both take yourselves off mute, raise your right hand for me. All right, y'all swear affirm testimony you're about to give is the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir, you still want to go forward?
Yes, please.
All right. Mr. Lewis, start with the most recent event of family violence and or stalking. Most recent event. Work backwards. I may interrupt you at some point down and say, whoop, and then I may hear from her. So go ahead.
Okay, the most recent event, she came to my house again and brought an X-Acto blade and cut her wrist on my Ring camera. And the neighbors came over. The police were called. It was quite the ordeal. She shouted a lot, called me trash. She flipped back and forth between saying I was her only friend and wanting to see me and calling me trash and other names and calling my sister names. Police report was filed. That was the most recent event. That's what caused me to file this TPO.
Let me ask her a question. Ms. Catherine, so Ms. Catherine, did that happen?
I mean, yes, that I was there, but so that's not exactly what happened.
What did you do on the Ring video? Because I'm sure he can show me the Ring video. So what did you do?
Well, I attempted to kill myself on his front porch as an attempt to see him for the last time. Because I felt it was my only option.
Ms. Catherine, have you reached out to somebody and gotten some help?
Yes, I have a team of people. I go to therapy twice a week, group therapy once a week. I see a psychiatrist every 2 weeks, and I'm currently undergoing a round of ketamine IV therapy.
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I just want to. Yeah, you're getting some help, so I get that.
Yeah.
Mr. Lewis, are you feeling in fear for your safety? So she was served on the 19th, which hasn't been that long. Has she tried to reach out to you?
Not since then.
What are you asking for, Mr. Lewis?
And so I'm asking for an extension of that. I was unaware that she was going through all of this. That's good to hear. But yes, I do have anxiety living in my own house. I would occasionally stay with my sister so that, she wouldn't know where I lived
all right, let me see.
where I was.
So, no, that's okay. So, Ms. Catherine, so you understand this put in place. You can't go, you got to stay away from him for at least 12 months. No phone calls, no texts, no showing up at his house, no reaching out to his family, anything like that. You understand that, right?
Yes. Am I going to get a chance to say?
Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
I mean, I guess I'm not sure exactly how much I'm allowed to say, but the last year of our relationship was spent going back and forth between him wanting to be with me and him not wanting to be with me, just like monthly changing his mind. And I had been in love with him since I was 16. And so just that he reciprocated my feelings, finally, it was like the best day of my life. But then he proceeded to go back and forth every month until I guess up to the summer, my mental health had deteriorated so much from just the push and pull of someone saying they love me and then abandoning me over and over again. And then, so yeah, I did a lot of things that I regret. I didn't feel like myself. I wasn't myself. I was suicidal for months because I was just grieving so much, because the last time I saw him, we agreed to talk the next day. The last time I saw him in June. And at that time, I knew it would be too soon if we did talk the next day. And I knew we needed time apart, so I kept my phone turned off. We didn't talk. And then a couple of months later, I called him. He answered, but I didn't have anything to say, so we agreed to hang up. And then,
hold on, Ms. So, I mean, I don't want to rehash the issues you had in your.
Well, it's relevant because he never said, "Don't contact me." The last time we spoke, he never said that. He never responded to a single text, a single email, a single phone call to say that he didn't want to talk to me anymore. He just blocked me on everything. This was someone.
I mean, so if someone blocks you, tell me what that means.
Well, for him, for the last year, it meant he was currently not interested in me. And a few weeks later, he would love me again. So it's like, this was my best friend. A few days before the last time I saw him, he said he loved me. And so it's just, he didn't say that he was disappearing. He just abandoned me. And so I did go to his house and I did try to kill myself because I thought at least I'll be able to see him one last time, because I just was that unwell that I thought that was my only option. And I realize now that that's ridiculous. And anyone who would watch me possibly bleed to death on their front porch and not open the door is not someone that I want to contact, which is why I have not contacted him since that day. So I'm fine with whatever.
Okay, thank you, Ms. So here's what we're going to do, Ms. Catherine. All right, we're going to put this in place for 12 months. You're going to continue with your psychiatric treatment and follow any recommendations, okay? I see your point, but also nobody wants to see somebody showing up on their Ring doorbell and cutting themselves on their front porch.
I mean, I guess that's...
I mean, it kind of goes both ways, Ms. Catherine. I want you to get the help you need, okay? Nobody is worth that. Please put your email in the chat. Once you put your email in the chat, we're going to email... Miss Catherine, you're rehashing. You said you went over there.
I'm not trying to rehash. I'm just saying The order says, in the order that I got, it says he's attempted to tell me multiple times to stop contacting him. He never did that. So in the past, he would do that.
Catherine.
I just don't know why my life has to get ruined because he can't just tell me that he's leaving.
Ms. Catherine, put your email in the chat. We'll send you a copy of the order. You do the same thing, Mr. Lewis. Once you put your emails in the chat, you can both leave the meeting. Ms. Catherine, you're going to have to follow any recommendations, okay? And continue with your therapy. Best of luck to both of you. Both of you, I'm going to put you back on mute. While you put your emails in the chat to Ms. Free, you can go ahead and leave the meeting.
This case broke my heart. The defendant needs some serious help. She claims she is seeking help. I hope and pray that's true. As for the plaintiff, I don't blame him for seeking a TPO. I would be terrified as well, seeing someone trying to end their life on my porch. Now, the defendant claims that the plaintiff was leading her on. Even if he was, at some point, you gotta say enough is enough. I really hope he wasn't leading her on. I can see how that could really confuse someone. And, in this case, with the other party not being mentally stable, I can see how it can cause the defendant to do what she did. I would personally just end the relationship as I don't tolerate mind games. Everyone has been through heartbreak at some point in their lives. But, usually, we just soak on the couch for a few days, with pints of ice cream, and cry it out to Lifetime movies. Of course, I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. Men have their own way of getting over someone. And, since we are all different, some people handle heartbreak in other ways. I believe Judge Manning made the right call here to put the TPO in place for 12 months. I really hope the defendant gets the help she needs, and I wish her the best. I would love to hear your thoughts on this case in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.